I love documentaries about cults. I love them. It's my guilty pleasure because I am the king of the pessimists and the king of the cynical, and I don't get it. So it's just fascinating to me to watch how stupid people are. So that brings me to this: Escaping Twin Flames, a new documentary on Netflix. You definitely need to check this crazy shit out. This garage sale Jesus and that Manchurian Muppet sitting beside him are Jeff and Shalia Divine. They are con artists that pass themselves off as these spiritual teachers and healers who can help you find true love, your twin flame. And what they do is they lure people in and they make people counselors. And the people have to pay to be counselors, right? And when they get in there, not only do you got to pay for the course, you got to pay for every little bitty thing. They're like the Spirit Airlines of matchmaking. You would not believe some of the crap that these people had others doing. Let me tell you something. A fool who has a passionate cause and stupid people in large groups are equally dangerous. If you get a fool who is passionate about his cause and stupid people in large groups and you bring them two together, you, my good sir, ma'am, have a problem. It's a classic pimp hole scenario. First thing they do, they make you isolate your family. They say you can't find true love because you got too much static in the background. It's too much other influence and stuff. People have great relationships with their family. These are not people from troubled background. These two people convince them to cut their family off. So that's first of all. And then they tell them that whoever you like, whoever you met or had coffee with one day back in the day, and there was a connection there, that's your twin flame. You should pursue that person at all costs. They don't care if that person's with somebody else. They don't care if that person rejects you. You pursue that person aggressively. Don't you give up on your man. It doesn't matter that he's married to another chicken with a family and they stay across the country. You better go over there and get your man. You better go. That's the type of shit that they fucking push. Completely freaking dangerous. And you're creating stalkers. And one lady did get thrown in jail and then didn't have nobody to call to get out of jail because she had alienated her mom and them. She had completely cut her family off. You had another lady that had been mind screwed by them, convinced her little sister who was 19 to join the group. They convinced her that her twin flame was this ex-convict drug dealer schizophrenic across the country who was 10 years her freaking senior. And she should move in with this person and she should have sex with this person and she should be happy about it. And so they started classify themselves as a religion for tax purposes. And he said he was Jesus, the reincarnation of Jesus. So he grew his beard and grew his hair long. Now he's the Messiah. And he would tell them in Zoom calls, I'm your God. Didn't set off no red flags. And they're getting rich the whole time. They're driving Porsches and the lady has Chanel bags, and where the counselors are really not making no money and they're not finding true love. And the people still stayed. And he's talking to the counselors crazy. He's cussing people out. He's a narcissist. He's a complete asshole. He's going off on his wife. He don't give a damn. Garage sale Jesus is a terror. But if you ain't doing nothing and you want to sit down and watch them, it's 3 episodes. You want to watch, this is the most silly shit. This is why I do not understand cults. I do not understand how you could be that fanatical over a person. And all cults are the same. You get an individual who's flawed. He's obviously flawed. She's obviously flawed. She's obviously a person of low character. She's obviously a person who may not be mentally stable. And they say 1, 2, 3, ABC to you, and now you're like, oh, this person is it. And where have you been my whole life? And they worship this person. And we all know a group out here in the universe right now that's doing that. And I do not understand it. And I'm not going to give the victims of the cult, I'm not going to give the people of the cult a pass. Because a lot of times you get at you, well, you can't call them stupid. I'll be damned, they're stupid. But do yourself a favor and watch this crazy ass documentary called Escaping Twin Flames. It's on Netflix right now.